Welcome to the Good Living Now podcast, where we talk to real people about real change leading to real health. I'm your host, Harold LaFall, and the conversation that we're having today is going to be so powerful and so necessary, if not for nobody else, but for me. At the age of 56, the whole idea of getting older is a topic that is near and dear to my heart. And I got somebody that I want to introduce you guys to who he says he's 74, but he looks like he's 54. So he's going to share with us the blueprint of what he's doing to stay so young and vibrant and at not 54, at 74. So welcome to the show, Dwight Williams.
Hey,
Dwight.
Hey. Good to be here.
Welcome to the show, Dwight. How you doing, man?
Fantastic, man. Fantastic. Yeah.
Well, Dwight, let me tell you how I discovered you.
Mm-hmm.
So I was on TikTok, just scrolling through TikTok, and I saw this video of this brother who, now I'm 56, so I'm kind of old school. But I thought, when I saw the video of you, I thought, wow, when did Billy D. Williams get on TikTok? You were Billy D. Williams. It took you way back to Ladies Sing the Blues.
Yeah.
And I said, wait a minute, is that Billy D. Williams on TikTok? Then I looked closer and it said Dwight Williams.
Right.
And I'm like, there must be a connection because, man, I know you get that a lot. You look just like Billy D. Williams to me. Are you related to Billy D. Williams?
No, not that I know of. And you're right. I've gotten that all my life about Billy D. Williams. And then my name is D. Williams. So,
Right.
Listen,
I was
let me tell you this real quick. I hadn't seen my mother. This is a few years ago. I hadn't seen my mother in about 2 years. And I picked her up at the airport. And she got in the car. And she looked at me and she said, "You do look like Billy D. Williams." So if your mother said that, so I said, "Whoa."
Right. Man, you really do. Right. But man, what then struck me when I realized it wasn't Billy D. Williams, what then struck me was the video, and I think at that time you were 73, and you were juicing. And I'm like, now, wait a minute. This brother's not 73. Somebody's telling a lie. This is not true. How is it that you look this great? Now you're 74.
Right.
How do you look this great at 74?
Yeah. Well, Harold, this goes back to 1959, before most of the people online right now was even born. But I got a horrible pain in my left side. Whenever I went to go to the bathroom, I urinated, I had a horrible pain in my left side. And so my mother said, "You don't have to go to school that day." And so I stayed home that day. And when she came home, this happened to be the last day that you can join Cub Scouts, okay? And so I told her that, I said, "They're going to have a Cub Scout meeting tonight, and I want to go." She said, "You couldn't go to school today, you can't go to Cub Scout meeting." I said, "But this is the last day." And so I finally, convinced her, and then I went there. And when I was scared to go to the bathroom, but I did go to the bathroom. This time, blood was coming out. And so,
wow.
So then, we realized this is serious. So to make a long story short, my kidneys, that left kidney was shriveling. So from 1959 to 1967, I was in and out of the hospital, and I was able to watch what goes on in the hospital real closely as a young boy, 10, 11 years old, because I was almost invisible. They didn't even pay attention to me, but I listened and I saw what was going on. And so they wanted to take my kidney out in 59, but then when I went to have it taken out, it was just a little bit of function left. So they gave me a colostomy bag. So I didn't even know I was going to the bathroom for a year. I had a colostomy bag on for a year. So in 1967, I'm 18. My doctor, Dr. Ronkoff, he wanted to, again, take that kidney out because he said it was continuously shriveling. And I told him and my mother that I didn't want to do that. I didn't want any more surgeries. I didn't want to deal with any side effects. I didn't want any more drugs in my system. No, I didn't want to do it. And I didn't know what I was going to do, but I knew I didn't want to do that. And that sent me, Harold, on a quest to save my life. And it took me to, I've been to Africa, Asia, all over the world, and I've been trying to find that secret, those natural way of life, those old secrets that old as mankind. And so, and let me tell you, and I found them. And let me tell you this. He told me in 1967, that's 56 years ago, that I was going to die if I didn't have my kidney taken out. And I still got that kidney. And I haven't died. And most of my doctors are dead. Okay.
Right.
No, I'm still here. And so
Dwight, do they know what happened to your kidney that caused it?
They never came up with a reason. But I have a lot of theories about what, but no. And so
at this young age, you had enough kind of awareness that you didn't want to be stuck on a cycle of taking pills and having surgeries. You just knew that there was a different way to allow your body to heal.
But you know what? Yeah, but you know what? But it was a blessing that I got sick. You know why? Because I wouldn't have been on this journey. This journey, but I was able to look at the medical field here, Western medical field, very closely as a child, and I knew that and my doctors were great. I had good doctors, but I just knew that there were other ways to deal with it, and it's a lifestyle, it's a mindset, and you know about that mindset very well, and so it's taking care of yourself, looking out for yourself. And I tell people, I had a truck driver contact me. He said, I'm on the road all the time, and I'm always snacking on potato chips and all these. And what can I eat? And I said, you know what to eat? The food that your mother and your grandmother told you to eat. Apples, God's food, grapes, pears, water. That's what we desire. Those are those healthy things. You know what to eat. But you gotta discipline, and you gotta love yourself enough to work at it and to know that I want to live. And
and so from that point, like when you were in your teens, did you start changing your diet and what you were eating?
Yeah, I watched I was watching what my family was eating. A lot of meat and drinking and all those kind of things. And one thing Dr. Onkar told me to do, and I follow that till today. He said, well, I can tell you this, you need to drink plenty of water. And so 80% of what I drink is water. I drink water. And the other 20% is the juices that I make myself. So that's what I do. And but it works for me.
And so, and it's working for you, because man, there's no way you look nowhere near 74. And I know you get that all the time. So I know a lot of people are going to want to know. So what it is that you eat like during the day? What's like a typical day of eating for you?
I like this morning. Okay, I came up to my son's studio. So I had some juice that I made. I ate a pear because I was rushing to get here. But I have oatmeal a lot. I like oatmeal, steel cut oatmeal, and I put, my strawberries and nuts and things in there. And I enjoy it because, because people tease me a lot, when I go out, they say, well, he's going to have some nuts and some grapes or, they eat whatever. But it is, it's a mindset. I know how I want it. They may eat their food, but it lasts for 2 seconds, their taste. I want the end result. I'm looking for the long haul. I'm going for the long haul, the long game. How am I going to feel after I eat?
Yeah.
Am I going to feel like I want to be able to do the things I've been doing all my life. I'll be 75 in June. I want to be able to still bend down, pick up, do the. I want to stay the same, and you can if you want to. So and I've seen many of my friends who are not in the shape that I'm in, and so you have to want it, and you have to be disciplined, and as you well know, you have to be disciplined, and you can accomplish anything. It's here.
Right. And I see your juicing game is strong. I saw the juice that you were preparing for you and your wife in one video.
Right.
You know, you had your carrots, your beets, your apples, and those things really help you to stay like really strong and feeling good, right?
Yeah. It does. I feel like I always felt, and that's how I want to continue to feel until the end. So people say, you know, you're going to die. I said, of course I'm going to die. The only thing we're doing is slowing it down, controlling it.
Mm-hmm.
But of course I'm going to die. And but this is a journey. So how am I going to be in that journey from the beginning, from 1949 when I was born until